Hey everybody, I'm the Picklesworth, and welcome back to Breakout. Check this setup. We are in a new location. Not really new per se, we're in a new elevation. Oh man, between last episode and this, I went ahead and started taking a bunch of viewer comments to heart and working on them and trying a little setup. Now, I know this looks like a spaghetti mess, and I'm sure there's somebody out there screaming right now, Piggy, if you'd move this here, if you'd move that there, if you'd swap this around, if you plug this into this and do that and that and that, you could have like the infinite alchemy machine or something. Okay. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to go through viewer comments for this episode, and as I get to comments that are pertinent to this setup, I will go ahead and explain this setup. So, beginning with Casanova. Casanova said, Piggy beware, remember the first rule of Minecraft. And I think that Casanova's referring to this block right here, where I was thinking, you know what, we could just stand here and break this block, and there's probably something really cool underneath. Casanova's saying, remember, never dig straight down. So probably when we go to break this block, we'll need to stand off to the side to break it, just to be safe. We really don't want to fall down to our death and doom. That is for certain, and take all our good stuff with us. Now, Victoria Ebhart said, I really wish Vanilla Minecraft had that bonsai thing. I do too. Now, in a way, I think it would kind of be like overpowered. It would be like crazy modded. I wish that there was a way to maybe like auto harvest trees. I know that the people that make Minecraft say that they discourage trying to make auto harvesting farms and all this kind of stuff, but that would be cool. It would be cool to have something like that that could plant a tree, let it grow, and then harvest it. That would be really awesome. Argust Abernathy said, put a sign next to DC complaining about all the work. And what that amounts to is this autosieve, if you were to make a name tag and name it the character you want and place it right here, that character would turn into him, and then I could put a sign there, and it could be Dagcraft, and he's doing all the work. He could be complaining about it. I'll show you what I did. Nope. It's up here. I've moved everything again, so it's like mental reboot time. So I made a fishing rod. Let's go ahead and take a bucket, because we're going to need it. I made a fishing rod. I put a water source block right here, and then I proceeded to try and fish. And I sat here for like 5 minutes, and that bobber never did anything more than what you see right now. It never went underneath the water enough for me to try and fish. So I think fishing has been disabled in this Modpack. I know you can fish in a one-block water source, so nobody freak out and say, Piggy, you were supposed to, have this whole area full of water, something like that. No, I've actually fished in one-block areas, and it doesn't work. So as far as I can tell, that's the only way we can get a name tag. Nope, let's back up. So you can't craft it. What is that? Inscriber name press? Broken spawner? The Witchwater name. Okay, so we could make it with a mana pool, with a book and quilts. This is all this other stuff I don't even think we have. There are no dungeons that I know of, and I've yet to see a villager, so there's no way to make a name tag, which is stinkerish. Now, Green YT and Magpie Tier both said the watering can needs 4 buckets of water, Piggy, not 1 bucket of water. So let's see here. Now, that right there says I've got 4,000, so that should be... There it goes. Mistress Mary. Awesome. Oh, wow, that thing filled up so fast that now I'm stuck with all this extra water. Okay, we'll stick that over here for now. Awesome. So let's check the quest book. Back it up. Yeah, I was going through exploring stuff. Now, I've updated Breakout. A new update came up for it. And it was saying that it made some of these quests a little bit easier to find. There were some glitches, and it fixed some spelling errors. So we'll see how that goes. We're searching for blue. There we go. Mistress Mary. And I get some experience. So we'll back that up. There's another blue one I saw. That for some reason, this one. Reconstructor. Well, I guess we made the soul sand, so we claim a redstone torch. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with the redstone torch yet, but we'll hold on to it. So we got that, and we got some levels. Awesome, awesome. Zach said you use lit netherrack to speed up the crucible. So let's see here. Let's go to crew. I don't know why Crua C-R-U-C Crucible. Okay, fair enough. All right, so we'll hover over that. U for uses. Crucible heating sources. So torches times 1, something lit by flint is times 4. A bucket of lava is 3. A bucket of lava is 3. I don't know why that's there twice. I don't know what the difference is. This is times 15. Blazing Pytherium, and I have magma crucible. We don't have any of this stuff. Pytherium dust. So the closest we've got, back up, is going to be something lit. And if you light netherrack, it stays on fire. So what I did was let me get my tools. See, I'm starting to organize this stuff somewhat a little more logical. Can I break this without falling through? I think so. Okay, you can kind of see it right there. I put a block of netherrack down in there and lit it on fire, and then I covered the entire thing with cobble. And so we should not be getting any fire spreading going on. But at the same time, we've got this crucible set up, which is, oh, look at it, just a bubbling crude, I tell you. Not really, that would be oil or Texas tea. Yellow Gem 11, which I think is a new viewer or a new commenter, so welcome to the channel, and thank you for the comment. They said, episode 8, he finally figured out how to make lava. Yeah, it takes Piggy a little while, but he figures out. Persistence is the key, I tell you. Just stay patient and persistent, you'll figure it out. And an awesome audience that helps out for certain. Now, JS Flink said you can use lava buckets in the coal generator. So that's what I've been doing with this little setup we got going here. I've just been putting lava in there. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Trying to keep it fueled and another bucket going. Now, I don't know how much stuff this is going to run through. Like how many blocks will it run? But we've got it powered. And technically we have infinite source of lava now. So I'm running cobblestone through here. We've got it going into the crusher. It's being pulled out by these item ducts. I figured out if you right-click a servo and put it in there, and then we come over here and tell it to ignore redstone control, then it will move items for you. So we're moving the gravel over here. So we're making a ton of gravel, and then what I'll do is I'll take the gravel, put it in here, so I can put a whole bunch. See, it'll only hold one stack. I can put a whole bunch in here. Where's it? Did I just happen to look in there with the last bit of gravel going through? Where's more gravel coming from? What? Does the pipe have something in there I don't know about? Oh, it must have just stopped. Oh, it was out of power, so I added power and it went ahead and finished up. So this has been sorting through, and I've been pushing stuff into here. Now, I haven't gotten all the different items in here that would come out of a mesh, but I have gotten quite a bit going on for now. And then I've got, so far, I've only figured out that we've got this hand-run grindstone, so I still got that going on. And then a little place that we can cook it. Potatoes. Piggy loves potatoes. Not as much as carrots, but we love it. And then JS Flink said, you don't need to make steel, buddy. Make a Palis Pickaxe with the atomic reconstructor, which is that device right there. And as I go through comments, that's going to come up quite a bit. Quite a few people kind of redirected me. So we've got this Palis Crystal Pickaxe. Palis Crystals. Not like a castle palace, but just a regular palace. And the atomic reconstructor. Look at that. So we can do that with lapis. We can just throw that in there with lapis. And that will give us a mining level of improbable. And was it improbable that we were trying to do with that? Harvestable tool, pickaxe. Oh, I got a pickaxe. Improbable. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. See what in the world's going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I need 9? Let's double check. We need 3. Oh, only need 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now, if I throw all these in front of this reconstructor thing and hit the button once, will that let's try this. If I throw that... Nope, that goes too far. I was going to see if I could bounce it off of there, but I guess not. Okay, so that spot, I know we used to have blocks right here that would let us focus items. So let's hit the button. Did we get 3? Nice. Then we'll come up here, and I have a nice little storage spot for sticks. 1, 2. Now, I don't know if this is going to actually give us an advancement or not, but we have got ourselves a super awesome Palis crystal pickaxe. We just need a Palis now. Uh-oh. Escape. Okay, so if I do... I was going to say, let's do 2 of them. Oh, let's also do this. Where did I put it? Ladders? There we go. And then we'll be able to get out. Then we'll be safe. Because you know how that goes. So, crushed netherrack. I know crushed netherrack was something we were going to need to make a whole bunch of stuff. You know what? We got 1 extra ladder. Let's just go ahead so we're not hopping around like a fool. So I'm going to explore that in just a minute or so. Let's go and run through some more comments. We got a little bit more time. So Meadow Pema said, now you need a crusher. Now I need a crusher. I have an auto sieve. I have an auto hammer. Is the auto hammer a crusher? Let's see here. What are this? The crushers. Not like the married couple that would have been if Wesley Crusher had gotten married on Star Trek. You for use. What do you do? Ooh. I think this is going to do what I've been wanting. Let's run through here. Gravel. Oh, we don't want flint. That'd be stinkerish. There we go. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So to upgrade this so that we don't have to do all this manual, we'll need to make a crusher. So that's awesome. Now, Manopema said also, compacting drawers will do the same thing as a regular compactor, so you only need that for the achievement. So we can make an upgrade that goes on these drawers that will actually compact stuff. Now, the reason why I haven't done that here is because we're running this cobblestone generator through a basic drawer, and it's I've got an upgrade on it, so it'll hold 4 times the amount as normal. Now, the way we're running this is it's going through this hopper into the crucible. We have a fluid pipe that's pulling that out and putting some into a fluid tank we had made and some over here to a stone barrel so we can start making things, stuff that we need in the stone barrel to combo with lava. And since this is infinite, it just runs forever. We're just going to never run out of lava, which is awesome. Our bottleneck will be once we run out of the tank and this, how long for that to make some more. But that's our bottleneck there. But we've also got it where I'm taking the cobble. I can run it through here, and it will go into here into gravel. And then we can run gravel through here. I checked dust and sand, and there's not a whole lot of stuff that we can sieve out of that will be important in mass scale. But gravel through here will be in mass. So our next little thing we'll need to do is that crusher, and then we can just about automate everything. But that would be what we would want. If you compact this, that's what I was getting at. If you compact this, it won't run into the crucible, and we don't have a compacted auto hammer. Once we get that, it'll be a good suggestion to use this, compact it, and then run stuff through. Now, Metapima said also you can automate water by feeding an oak crucible with a hopper. See there? And use a fluid pipe to move it to the tanks. So see there, that's what we did. And what I went ahead and did is set up, let's see here, we'll probably get down to it. Somebody else had mentioned this. I went ahead and put the hopping bonsai on the hopper. We're running it into a drawer controller, which is letting me separate items. And I've got these locked. So what that means is I used this key. You hold the key and you right click the drawer and see how it says oak leaves 0? There are no oak leaves in there at all. Are we backing up? Okay, we're slowly backing up in here. But this still stays registered as a filter for oak leaves, which is awesome. So basically, I'm able to take all the byproducts of this sapling and run them into here, separate them, and then we can run that through here and make water. So now we have infinite water and infinite lava, which is awesome. Medopema said, which water can stand a barrel? You can reuse it to make soul sand. So let's check that out. Soul sand, R for recipe. Just sand into, okay, so let's, that's what we could do. We could run that through the crusher, and now we'll have infinite sand as well. So let's try this. We right click. See, it didn't work. You have to add water in there again. Unless I'm misreading the comment. So let's go ahead and add some more water to it. There we go. And I guess if we wanted to, we could set that up over here and have an infinite source as well. But it's okay. We'll just do that for now. Good idea. I either messed it up or it's been disabled in this mod pack. Medopema also said the JEI shortcut. So this is something I've been wondering about for a while. I accidentally did it one time. See how we've got this glass over here? These are my shortcuts I can set up. So if I go over here and hover over something and hit the letter A, whoop, adds it to my shortcuts. And if I hit the letter A again, we remove it from shortcuts. So there's been a lot of different recipes that I've been hopping around trying to experiment with. And if I would hit the letter A, we could bookmark it, and then it would make things so much easier, which is just awesome. Medopema also said the auto hammer, see how we can add hammers? Doesn't need a hammer to run. It just makes it run faster. But since we don't want to add any hammers to this, we can run this thing infinite. We put extra hammers, it'll go faster, but the durability will wear out. We don't want to go through that. Medopema said blaze rods from blaze powder and slime. And I think, nope, I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's back up. Where was it? Crossroads? Getting it together. Here we go. Trying to make this blaze rods. This we still have to make the creeping doll. But he's saying I think Medopema is a he. Blaze rod. Click on that. There we go. See? So if we got enough blaze powder and some slime balls, or you can make a rice slime ball, we could make some blaze rods. So that would be like a little way to circumvent that achievement. Anna Taher. Anna Taher said, you are mispronouncing my name. But then didn't spell it out phonetically. So I'm just I'll butcher it every time by accident. It's the way it's going to go. It said that compacting drawers will take things and compact them. So if we had a compacting drawer here, this would turn that into compressed. I could put 9 ingots, like 9 iron ingots or 9 iron nuggets in there, and it would upgrade it to nuggets would go to ingots, and then ingots would go to blocks, which would be awesome to have. Anna Taher also said, carry on. Did you forget to right click? The key binding should work. Now, I've tried this over and over again, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I really don't know what's going on here. Do I have... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man. So, I've been told you have to be on the same level with the item. I was told that the key binding was glitching out, and that might be the problem. So, let's just do this. We're going to place a chest here. Right now, my controls are set to the letter I do believe it was. I do believe the letter I. So if I hit the letter I, nothing happens. Caps lock, so I have capital I, nothing happened. I'm going to right click it, that opens it. Squat and right click does nothing. Squat and left click does nothing. The letter I, right click does nothing. I, left click does nothing. So all those combinations are not working. If we go to controls, somebody else had suggested that. So let's see here. Left shift, right click, nothing. Left shift, left click, nothing. So for some reason, nothing is working to let me do carry on. And I had seen in the notes that it said something about the carry on mod was an achievement. And I haven't seen that yet, so I'm not quite certain what is going on there. Anna also said be careful using fluid pipes to move lava around. but we can see that these fluid pipes are working just fine. So it might be something in another mod you were experiencing that was a problem. And it also said keep an eye out for sieve enchantments. You can enchant your strainer as well. I need to check that out. No, not super caps. So the strainer, let's click over here. U for use, maybe? Curse of Vanishing Shimmer. Wait, a painting machine, a strainer base, and a stone slab will make a painted stone slab? Oh, I guess you have to put those things together. Okay. Maybe the word enchant. Enchanted books. Let's see. That's water strainer. Let's check at water strainer. At water. So I'm not seeing any enchants here. Super and creative only. And let's see here. For these. An anvil. Okay, here we go. That's what it is with an anvil. So I could do efficiency, unbreaking, fortune, and luck of the sea. So there are some enchants we could get out of that if we could just get those enchanted books. That would be really cool as well. And Anna said thermal expansion wrench is called a crescent hammer. It's very important. We can use it on things, and I've got that right here. Just haven't had need to use it, but I think you can use it like right-clicking on pipes to make things connect or disconnect. Like if I put a chest right here, it'll do like this where they both try to connect, and I think you can right-click it and the pipe will disconnect. It's a good tool to use for stuff like that. And Anna was the one that said automate the bonsai to make water. Okay, Virginia LK said, Piggy, forget steel now and check the pickaxe harvest levels again. There's one more with improbable, which now we have. Somebody just went and told me what it was. I appreciate you, Virginia, for making me try to search for it. I really try to do these different mod packs where we explore. We don't just like cheat the system or try to like rush through, but I try to show people persistence and patience pays off. If you keep focusing and looking for stuff, you'll eventually figure it out. It is possible, as long as a mod maker made it that way. She also said, use carry on to move stuff. Well, I just showed you. For whatever reason, it's not working for me. I can't figure that out. Keep an eye out for civet. No, that's someone else. Use a storage drawer on top of the cobble generator. But I did it on the bottom because now we can run it through and automate it. But you can put one on top. So, you know what we could do? We could put another drawer up here and we could have it a compacting drawer. So that might be a good idea. We could combo some ideas there and make that. She also said, for the love of Pete and for our sanity, sort the chest. Now, I have no idea who this Pete person is you're talking about. But I'll show you what she's talking about. I've been messing with this a little bit off camera. I'm sure there's more options. It's not doing quite what I want it to. So we've got all this junk tossed in here. And I'll show you. Let's move some stuff around, okay? So this letter Z, if you click that, whoop, everything gets organized. I don't quite understand, I guess, because polished andesite A would come before polished diorite D. But then I clicked on this. There's a whole bunch of different stuff you can do, set rules and stuff like that. So that's pretty awesome. So there, I hit the letter Z. Tell Pete I'm very sorry. Let's see what else. You could use the bonsai for infinite fuel, so that was a really awesome idea. We have a way to get infinite fuel now with lava, so I'm going to go with that because that has a better cooking power. But you're right, you could sort this and you could pull these logs out and run it into a furnace or something, and you would have an infinite source of fuel. So that was a great idea as well. And then Virginia LK gave me this idea. Now, I had been kicking around the idea of making a second level, but just never really could figure out what to do with it or why I would want it. And she said, in the main room, do 2 levels. You could put the animals up top. Well, all the animals died. I had to kill the cow. I think the rabbit hit the cactus. And then I heard the chicken make a sound. And then I came over here, and there was a piece of chicken floating right here in the corner. So I have no idea what happened to the chicken. There was no fire over here, nothing, but somehow it glitched into a block and it suffocated and died. But hopefully, I'm thinking about maybe down here, putting more blocks so we can get more grass. Oh, man, excuse me. And then maybe fence it in and we can get some animals going or something like that. So, last viewer, we're almost done. We've almost got through everybody. Ed Dog 6666 said, carry on won't change keys. It's a glitch in the program. Well, we did a little experiments there, and I can't seem to get this still to work, so I'm not quite certain what I'm doing wrong or what's going in. Ed Dog also said you can make steel using the Tiny Progression mod at Tiny Progressions. Compressed flint block, obsidian. Compressed flesh block, no, obsidian. See, I'm not seeing steel in here, okay? But, and it's quite possible that, see, Tiny Progressions, okay. I wish that you could filter by mod and then by a specific item. That would be cool. Compressed flint. Unhardened stone, I know about that. I'm not immediately seeing the steel, however. He went through and gave me a recipe order. Steel? Electric steel, dark steel, steel ingot. And then let's start kind of scrolling through here. There was a recipe. R for recipe? I know, everybody's losing their mind right now because they're like, Piggy, Piggy, Piggy. Give it up with the steel, buddy. But the steel I could use for something else. There was another thing I saw that we could use the steel for. Let's back this up. Let's go back to hardened, unhardened stone. Let's click that. Okay, so this was the first recipe that he showed. And then if I hit U for uses, we can cook it into hardened stone. U for uses. And then we go to this. So you can use that to make a stone hammer. Some other stuff. Let me scroll down here a little bit and see. Steel ingots. This is going to kind of bug me because, okay, electric steel, terra steel, mana steel, dark steel, end steel, steel ingot. See, I'm showing you, these are all the recipes that are available to me for steel ingots. And none of them are showing up. But Ed Dog was saying you can use hardened stone, you can cook it, you can use that to make a hammer, you get that hammer, and then with that hammer, you know what, let's check that hammer. Maybe there's a recipe with that hammer. So hardened stone, we'll click that, and then U for use. This is going to drive me crazy now because we had... Okay, U for use. There we go. U for use. See, when I click it here, this thing is screwy sometimes. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, U for use. See, it'll only let me make chainmail, quote-unquote cobblestone, and obsidian dust. But Ed Dog's recipe was going to let me use this hammer and with some steel ingots and coal and stuff, and it was going to let me make, or iron ingots and coal, and it was going to let me make steel. For some reason, that's been disabled in this mod pack as well. So that's what's going on. But that is all the viewer comments. And you know what? Since you were all patient and you waited till the end, let's see what we got going on here. Uh-oh. What is that? Dust? So you know what I'm going to do? Between episodes, I'm going to start clearing this out because we have to set up an area for mobs to spawn. So there may be a lot of stuff down here that we're going to have to open up and figure out. So I tell you what, that's what I'm going to do between episodes. I'm going to go ahead and light up that area, clear it out, see how much junk we can find. And what I'm going to do is, where did I put it? This chest right here. Okay? I'm going to start placing in here. No, we didn't get the sand from there. We made soul sand dust. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm going to start placing in here all the stuff I find from down there so we can check it out in next episode. But if you like this episode, please click that like button. And if you want to see more of these and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you want to see, if you want to get notified by YouTube whenever new videos come out, go ahead and click the notification bell. I'm going to get to working on clearing out this bottom area down, not there, Piggy, down there. We'll be there forever. But I'll start clearing all this out so I can fill that up and we can see how much I get in the next episode. And that's when I hope to see you is in the next episode.